Have you ever wondered how a hypnotherapist knows what to say? How we learn the right words and the right language to use? Or perhaps you actually know a little bit about hypnotherapy. You are a hypnotherapist yourself and you know the importance that scripts play in learning about hypnosis. So I heard something today. I heard a hypnotherapist say that scripts are like junk food and hypnotherapists use them for comfort because it's easier than having to rely on our own skill and our own ability. And on one hand, I agree with this because I very early on decided that I wasn't going to use scripts with clients. On another hand, I think scripts are very useful learning tools. I think they're very beneficial in learning the principles behind how the hypnosis works, the language that we use. And to become a skilled hypnotherapist, we do need a way of learning these techniques. And when you first begin, you don't know what to say. You can't just say anything. You can't just have the confidence to speak to people and be successful. You have to learn. So I think a better analogy is actually that hypnotherapy scripts are similar to recipes. And you don't go to a top restaurant with a dish cooked by a top chef following a basic recipe. Just like skilled hypnotherapists don't sit there reading a hypnotherapy script whilst they talk to you like this. But when I was training, and now even, I do still read scripts. I do still learn about new hypnosis principles, techniques, protocols. I have books on scripts and I read them and I pay attention to the language, I pay attention to the protocols, and then I work out how I can apply that into my own hypnotherapy practice. So just like when you're learning to cook, the first few times you may follow the recipe exactly, and then you may start to think, what other ingredients do I have that I can add in? And then you read another recipe that's slightly different. And I think that's how we learn, and that's how I have learned, and that's how I now have the ability to work with clients, by becoming confident in reading those recipes, reading those hypnotherapy scripts, learning the fundamentals of the hypnosis, the fundamentals of the cooking. Every great chef first had to learn how to cut an onion and why we use onions. You don't know that to begin with. So if you don't ever read scripts, how will you know what to say? But that being said, if you are looking for a skilled hypnotherapist, you don't want to see someone who is just reading a script. They need to have the confidence in their own ability. They need to have had the practice, had the experiences combined with the learning. So I think of hypnosis as a combination of science and art. So we use language to guide change. And to be able to do that, you need to both know the principles and know what you're doing and how it will work. And then you need to be able to use the art of the language in communication with the individual. So when you're reading a script, you can't look at how the client reacts. You can't fully be immersed in the situation because every session is unique. Every client is unique. So if you're listening to this back, please do let me know what you think about hypnotherapy scripts, and if you're interested in hypnotherapy and how it will work for you, please feel free to contact me and I can provide you with more information.